Tanjay, second straight game where the three-pointer for you especially was kind of going early. When you kind of are able to get in a rhythm like that, first of all, how does that kind of happen, and how do you guys as a whole are able to kind of build off that?
Yeah, I think it's partly just the coaching staff. Kirk Penny gave me a good talk, and he was a great shooter back in the day, and he just gave me a couple tips and just told me if I'm open, let it fly. And I've been kind of running off that recently. But yeah, it's good to come out here and get some energy going for the team.
Michael?
Kamari, first of all, you struggled to call these defense. What's gotten to you guys' success of taking away the opposing team's leading score over the last several games?
Honestly, I would just have to give a credit to us being able to throw different bodies at other teams' leading scorers. Like starting off having John guard them, sometimes Clay's had them, sometimes I had them. Like just being able to throw those different bodies and give different looks, that really helps when it comes to slowing down the other team's leading scorer.
John, obviously every game in the Big Ten is a big game, but was there any added motivation, extra juice for you being in Omaha and going up against Nebraska today?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't. I just feel like it's a familiar logo growing up in Nebraska. But it's just another game just to come out here and compete with my brothers. So, but yeah, there was a little bit of extra excitement, seeing the hometown team.
Jim?
John, Nebraska over here. Nebraska gives up a lot of threes, and in part because of the way they play with the constant double teaming. I'm sure you know that going in, and you're kind of salivating going into this game, knowing that you're going to get plenty of opportunities from 3-point range.
Yeah, we're aware going into the game that we're going to get a lot of looks, and it's just about taking the right ones and knowing in the flow of the game, when to take them. So, yeah, so we just took advantage of the ones we had, and luckily some of them went in.
Up here. Questions for the two Johns. It's been a while since we've seen a duo at Wisconsin who are this strong, especially offensively. I'm just curious, what do you guys like about playing with each other, and what about the other one's game makes it so easy for you?
I think we just feed off each other's energy, and we just keep talking to each other throughout the game, like keep going. And I think we just have fun hooping with each other. It's just fun to go out there and play with him every night. And he just shows you something new almost every night. He can get to the rim, shoot the three, get to the mini. So I just love going out there hooping with him, and he's a dog.
Yeah, I mean, kind of just what he said. We're just out here having fun. He makes my job a lot easier, getting downhill and just being at the top of that scouting report. So. I'm just loving being here and being able to play on the same team as him.
Go ahead.
Kamari, this was from a defensive standpoint in terms of field goal percentage, one of the better days this team's had in terms of holding a team down to a low field goal percentage. What do you think went into that? What do you think was maybe a little better today than what we saw on Tuesday?
Just our preparation. We knew after Tuesday's game that we had to step it up defensively. We seen that we put 80 on the board, but we still lost. So we knew that it wasn't our scoring, but the other end. So just when we came back into practice, we just locked in a lot more than we had been on defense, and just had to turn it around and come out this game better defensively, and we did.
John Blackwell over here. You and Nolan, especially in the first half, are really making some big plays off of one another. Just coming into the program together and now developing your games off of each other. How big is that, knowing each of you can make a play from anywhere on the court?
It feels great. I mean, we just build off each other's confidence. I remember last year, like when we used to sub in together, we used to, talk to each other at the scores table. Let's just bring energy. So it's a great feeling now that we're just starting together now. And I mean, that's my guy, Lou, for life. And we're just gonna keep building from there.
Any of you, I mean, you were up 19-2 right from the jump, and then the lead gets down to 3 pretty quickly. How were you able to kind of regain command the way you were after that? Because once they got down to 3, y'all dominated the rest of the way.
You want me to take that? Yeah. Just staying together. The game of basketball it's a game of runs. So we know teams are gonna throw a punch back. No team is just gonna get hit and just sit there and take the punch. So we knew that they were gonna respond to how we came out, and us just staying together. Each huddle we're talking it's okay. Just weather that storm. Next play. We can't worry about the previous plays. We just got to keep moving forward, and we did so.
Ben?
Kamari, Janicki's dunk
felt like it got you guys going, that kind of accelerate the offense kind of back to where it was at the start. How big was that play to kind of give you guys that lift to get into halftime?
Oh, that was that play was huge. Just seeing him rise up, because we know the type of player he is, and we know that he has that in his bag. So just seeing him do that it just showed me that he was locked in today mentally. Like, no easy points left off the board. So him dunking that, and with the guy chasing him down, that really showed us that we were all locked in today.
One more question, go ahead, Joe.
John, was the conversation with Kirk after the Southern Cowboys when you didn't score?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what was that like? I mean, because you guys won the game, so I'm sure you didn't care all that much, but it was very unlike most of your performances this year. Did you kind of have to talk yourself into, hey, I need to shoot more?
Yeah, like you said, I was happy to get the win, honestly, but, I hold myself to a high standard and expectation. I just feel like, I had to be a little bit better and make adjustments, just on how things were going. So, yeah, we had to talk, and, we were, honest, and I'm able to take criticism and learn anything I can from the coaches. So, yeah, he was super helpful with that.
Quick follow-up, you talk about adjustments, I mean, the way you started playing early this season, obviously your opponents are gonna adjust to you, and then you've gotta kind of counter their adjustments. Has there been a little bit of that, just figuring out new ways to score when they throw different things at you?
Yeah, for sure. Just watching film, watching how guys are loading up on me, and seeing where I can still be effective for my team, and just try to make the right play. So, yeah, there has been a little bit of a chess match going on.
Okay, thanks a lot, fellas. Nicely done.
Thank you.